Welcome back to Pleopod, where we demystify the complex world of tech. Today, we're diving deep into a Gartner report that has some pretty stark predictions about the future of AI agents in the enterprise.
It's a bit of a wake-up call, Arman. The headline is that Gartner predicts by 2027, a staggering 40% of organizations will either demote or completely decommission their autonomous AI agents. That's a huge number.
40% is definitely significant. What's driving this prediction, Maya? Is it a sudden flaw in the AI itself or something more foundational?
It's definitely more foundational, and it comes down to how we're trying to govern these agents. The core issue, according to Gartner, is applying uniform governance models to AI agents that have vastly different levels of autonomy. It's this one-size-fits-all approach that's the root cause of failure.
I see. So we're trying to put agents with very different capabilities into the same governance box. What does that look like in practice? What are the consequences?
Exactly. The problem arises because organizations struggle to distinguish between simple, read-only agents and those that are highly autonomous. This leads to misaligned trust boundaries. On one hand, you have over-restriction, where you lock down an agent so much that it can't actually perform its intended function, slowing down innovation. On the other hand, you have under-restriction, which opens the door to significant security and compliance risks.
That makes a lot of sense. You're either crippling it or leaving it too exposed. So the governance isn't flexible enough for the diverse nature of these agents.
Precisely. And this isn't just a theoretical problem. Gartner highlights that these governance gaps often surface during real production incidents, which then leads to those decommissioning decisions. It's a painful way to learn.
Beyond the governance model, what are the security implications here? You mentioned risks.
Security is a huge part of it. Gartner estimates that through 2029, over 50% of successful attacks against AI agents will exploit access control issues. This means we're not properly managing what these agents can access and what actions they can take.
So static security measures like just filtering prompts aren't enough anymore?
Not even close. Securing AI agents really requires a fundamental shift. Gartner emphasizes the need to move from static prompt filtering to more dynamic approaches like runtime behavioral control and granular action-level authorization. It's about monitoring what the agent does, not just what it says.
That sounds like a much more robust security posture. It's more about continuous monitoring and dynamic permissions.
Exactly. And on the vendor side, there's also a lot of noise. Gartner estimates that out of the thousands of vendors claiming to offer agentic AI products, only about 130 are actually legitimate. A lot of agent washing is happening, where companies are rebranding existing AI tools as agents without providing true agent capabilities.
Agent washing. That's a term I expect we'll hear a lot more of. So if uniform governance is the problem, what's Gartner's solution?
They recommend a proportional governance approach. This means classifying AI agents based on distinct autonomy levels and then tailoring the security, oversight, and trust boundaries to each specific level. It's about creating a sliding scale of governance, not a binary switch.
A proportional approach. That sounds much more practical. It allows for innovation while managing risk appropriately for each agent.
Yes, and as a way to manage these more autonomous agents, Gartner also predicts that by 2029, over 25% of enterprises will adopt guardian agents. These are specialized agents designed to monitor and block rogue behaviors from other AI agents at scale.
Guardian agents. That's an interesting concept. So AI policing AI in a way.
In a structured, governed way, hopefully. It's about building more sophisticated oversight mechanisms as these agents become more capable and integrated into business processes.
This is a really critical topic for anyone building or deploying AI. The idea that 40% of these projects could be scrapped by 2027 is a clear signal that we need to rethink our approach to AI governance and security.
Absolutely. It's not just about building powerful AI, but about building it responsibly and securely, with governance that scales and adapts to the agent's capabilities. The insights from Gartner are timely and crucial for anyone navigating this space.
Maya, thank you for breaking down this important research for us. It gives us a lot to think about as we move forward with AI adoption.
My pleasure, Arman. It's a complex but fascinating area.
That's all the time we have for today on Pleopod. Join us next time as we continue to explore the evolving landscape of technology. Until then, stay curious.